Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters franchise here in year number 2. Last episode, we took on the Buzzards for the only time this season back at the dreaded Shaka Sports Turf, and we got crushed. 8-2 the final score, following a 6 RBI performance from utility player Alondra Bull. That really sealed the deal for us. Mimi Coleman had a decent start, but the offense never showed up behind her, so there wasn't really much she could do in that regard. We're now on a 2-game losing streak, and are currently sitting at 1-3 after the first quarter of the season. We now head back home for another pit stop as we take on the Platypi for the first time this season. This is the first of 3 matchups against our division rivals. On the mound for the Platypi is their ace, Acesson. He is 0-1 in the year with a 15.75 ERA and a 2.75 whip. And we will be sending our ace, Bishop Fuller, to the mound. The Southpaw has no record, a 1.29 ERA and a 1.14 whip. Platypi come into the contest at 2-2. We come in at 1-3. Lineup we're sending out there today: in at center, Reyes Rufo, followed by Cash Basquette in left field. Then Jesse Jesus Gold back in the lineup. He is at third base, giving Trevino a day off to fix his mojo, and because Sky Rodriguez is still hurt. Batting fourth at second base, rookie Caleb Golden. Batting fifth at first base, Hercules Bentley. Batting sixth out in right field, rookie Dax Jarvis. Batting seventh, catcher William Donovan, the backup, in for Hank Hart, who is tense. Batting eighth at shortstop is Jamie Pollard, making his second straight start of the season. Batting ninth will be the pitcher, Bishop Fuller. Let's get it on. Trying to stop the skid and prove that we're actually contenders this year and not just pretenders. But the way our offense has been playing the last couple of days, we are certainly looking like pretenders. Platypi on the year. They have really great contact. It's like some of the best in the league. Average power, speed, and bullpen, and their defensive rotation are slightly above average. So they're actually a pretty good team on paper, but they're only sitting at 2-2, so they've got to figure something out. Hitting off for them here is going to be Kaufman, Pearson, and McStevens. Hitting off second baseman Kitty Kaufman, batting .235, 4 RBIs on the year for Kitty. Here are the numbers for Fuller from his first start of the year. Fuller got a no decision on opening day against the Grapplers. He gave up 1 run in 7 innings for a 1.29 ERA, and he had a 1.14 whip, giving up 6 hits and 2 walks. One of those hits was a homer, and he struck out 5 batters. His batting average again is .231 on the season. Lineup for the Platypi today: after Kaufman, it is rookie third baseman Anderson Pearson. Batting third is over at shortstop is Beefcake McStevens, giving the start over Keegan Everett, the rookie, who is tense. Batting fourth out in left field, Muffin Studwick, he's locked in. Batting fifth, right fielder Leonidas Whitaker. Batting sixth, first baseman Scooter Sandberg, he is locked in. Batting seventh behind the dish at her backup position is Hera O'Wugliams. Batting eighth out in center field and tense is Willie Bacon. Batting ninth as the pitcher Von Acesson. Fuller is set to go. Let's get it on. Fastball in there at the letters on the inside corner, on 0-1. Change it down, low, 1-1. Slider down into the knees, fouled off by Kaufman, 1-2 the count. Tough out activates for Kitty. You see him ripping away, is high and outside, 2-2. Go ball down and in. Strike 3 called at the knees. First punch out for Fuller. Now to bring up rookie third baseman Anderson Pearson, hitting .333 with a homer and 2 RBIs on the year. Fastball inside, driven by Pearson to center field, hit pretty well. Rufo retreating to the warning track and left center, runs it down for the second out. Base is empty for Beefcake McStevens, the shortstop, hitting .375 with 4 RBIs on the season for the captain. First pitch to him, a curveball down and away. Strike called at the knees, 0-1. Seamer up and in, high and inside, 1-1 the count. Change up inside, low and inside, 2-1. Fastball away, fouled off, 2-2 the count now to McStevens. Slider in the dirt, taken low, ball 3. Full count offering coming to McStevens here. Fastball up, driven by McStevens to center field, hit pretty well. He got all that one, folks. It is gone off the top of the batter's eye. First homer of the year for Beefcake McStevens, as that gives the Platypi a 1-0 lead here in the first, as we left that fastball up and in the middle of the zone. Got to bring up left fielder Muffin Studwick, who's locked in, hitting .333 with 4 RBIs on the year. First pitch to him, slider down and in, fouled back, 0-1 the count. Fastball up and away, blew it by him, 0-2 the count. Change it down and away, outside, 1-2. Slider up and in. Inside. 2-2. Two-seamer down and in. Ripped foul. 2-2 still the count here. Change it down and away. Fouled back. Studwick stays alive. 2-2 the count still. Slider up and in. Foul back again. Studwick fighting to stay alive here. Fastball middle of the plate. Fouled off again. We'll do it again. Fuller now up over 20 pitches here in the first inning. Curveball down in the way. Chop behind the plate again. We'll still stay at 2-2. Two-seamer up and away. Line to first. Over the diving Bentley's glove into right field. That is a base hit. Studwick reaches with a 2-out single to keep the inning alive. Very well battled at bat there from Studwick. Set to bring up right fielder Leonidas Whitaker. He's possibly a rookie. I don't know off the top of my head. Hitting .250 on the year. No homers or RBIs yet on the season. Receiver down in the way. Line to third. Right at Gould, who makes the easy catch on the liner, and that ends the inning. But the Platypi get out to the early 1-0 lead on the home run by Nick Stevens. Bottom one up for the Heaters here. Rufo, Basket, and Gould here against Ace Von Acesson in his second year as the ace of the Platypi. Rufo on the year comes in hitting .412 as he'll lead off today for the Heaters offense. Here's Von Acesson's numbers on the season. AVA is 0-1 with a 15.75 ERA and a 2.75 whip, taking the loss in his first start of the year on opening day. In 4 innings of work, he gave up 7 earned runs, 8 hits, 3 walks, 2 homers, and 2 strikeouts. His batting average against is .444 on the season. Ready to start his day against the Rufo. Fastball high, ball 1. So change two-seamer inside, strike called, 1-1 the count. Fastball up and away, line down the left field line by Rufo into the corner. That is down for a hit and gets under Studwick's glove as it hits off the wall. That'll be extra bases for Rufo to start the day as he leads off with a double. Von Acesson already tens here to start his day. And that'll bring up left fielder Cash Basket, hitting .400 on the year with a homer and 2 RBIs, as both her traits against left-handed pitching is active here, contact and power versus lefties. Interesting note, both starters also had the same 5-pitch combination: fastball, two-seamer, slider, curveball, and changeup. Let's see who uses the repertoire more effectively. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Nothing but fastballs here from Von Acesson to start. That's 4 straight. Make it 5 as that one's skied to left field by Basket. Back as Studwick. Make the catch easily for the first out. Next up is Jesus Gould, the third baseman, back in the lineup after sitting out last game to fix his mojo. Hitting .231 in the year with the RBI on the season, and he has power versus lefties active here as well. First breaking ball from Von Acesson is a slider in there on the outside corner, 0-1. Change of middle of the plate, foul back, 0-2 the count. Slider down and in, grounded in the hole of second. Kaufman over with it, no play at third, she'll go to first with it, 2 down. Von Acesson back to neutral mojo, runner at third, 2 down for Caleb Golden, the rookie second baseman. In .471 in the year with 2 RBIs, looking to drive in the tying run. Curveball at the knees, ripped into left field by Golden. That is his first hit of the game as the rookie drives in his third RBI of the season. We're tied at 1. He's locked in, and that'll bring up first baseman Hercules Bentley, hitting .417 with the homer, and 3 RBIs as Von Acesson is once again tense. Slider low from AVA, misses to Bentley, ball 1. Slider at the knees, ripped by Bentley to right field this time. That drops in for a hit. First and second now with 2 down as Bentley is locked in as well. Now to bring up right fielder Dax Jarvis, rookie batting in the 6th slot today, hitting .313 on the season. Still looking for his first career RBI. He has the RBI chance here. Let's see if he converts. 2 on and 2 down. Von Acesson sets and fires. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball up and away, high again. 2-0 the count to Jarvis. Look out now, don't hang it. Fastball up and in, he chases it, grounded to second. Kaufman makes the play to first, and that ends the inning. We're tied at 1, though, on the 2-out single by Golden to the second. Sandberg, Williams, and Bacon do up against Fuller. Sandberg leading off. First baseman's locked in, hitting .385 with 5 RBIs in the air. He's batting in the 6th slot today for the Platypi offense. First pitch curveball down, low, ball 1. Seamer up and away is fouled back, 1-1 the count. Slider down in the way, fouled off, 1-2 the count. Fastball up and in, way high and inside, 2-2. Change up inside, fouled back, 2-2 still the count. Slider down, Fouled off again. Still 2-2. Fastball away. It's chased outside, strike 3, but it's off Donovan's glove as he can't secure it. Strikeout for Fuller, his second today, but Sandberg will reach on the pass ball drop, third strike. Next up is Harrow Williams, the catcher, hitting 200 on the year. No homers, RBIs yet for her. First pitch, two-seamer down and in. Low and inside. Ball 1. Curveball down and away. Chop back to the mound. Off Fuller's glove. Golden charges. No play at second to go to first. One down on the fielder's choice. Runner at second now. One down for center fielder Willie Bacon, who is tense, hitting 250 on the year. No homers or RBIs yet for Willie. First pitch changeup away. Strike called on the outside corner, 0-1. Fastball middle in, fouled off, 0-2 the count. Curveball down and in. Check swing inside and low, 1-2 the count. Two-seamer up. Chased a high, strike 3. Third punch out for Fuller, 2 down in the inning. And that'll bring up Ace Von Acesson, the pitcher, who is tense, hitting 500 on the year. We're going to drive in the runner and help his own cause. Four-seamer down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Slider inside. Line to short. Pollard dives. Picks it on a hop on the dive. Fires the first in time as that saves a run. Nice play from Pollard. Bottom 2, 1-1 the score still. Donovan, Pollard, and Fuller. Bottom of the lineup up here for the Heaters in the second. William Donovan, the backup catcher, leading off. Hitless on the season, making his second start of the year. High pitch active for him. And curveball on the first pitch in there at the knees, 0-1. Curveball down and in, pulled by Donovan down the left field line, but that is foul. 0-2 the count. Slider middle in, turned on by Donovan, skied to left. In for it, Studwick will make the easy catch, 1 down. Next up, shortstop Jamie Pollard. 1 for 4 on the year batting-wise, hitting 250 on the season. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball down and in, or changeup down and in is low, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, ripped hard in the left field past the diving third baseman. Base hit for Pollard. They'll be on with 1 out. Pitcher slot due up next is Fuller. He's locked in, hitless on the year. Bunt is shown here as it's a bunting chance. AVA sets and fires. Fastball bunted back to the mound. Von Acesson no play at second. He'll go to first on the sacrifice. 2 down. Runner in scoring position for Ray's Rufo, who led off the game with a double and eventually scored in the first inning. Trying to give us the lead here. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, strike call, 1-1 to count. Fastball up and away, hitting the hole to third. Pearson over to it, cuts it off, fires to first in time to end the inning. But AVA gets out of the jam to the third. We're tied at 1 still. Kaufman, Pearson, and McStevens do up here for the Platypi. Wrong team. Leading off the inning is Kitty Kaufman, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, looking her first time up. Facing the now locked in Bishop Fuller. First pitch curveball away. Line to third. Reddick Gould. He backhands it cleanly. 1 down. Pearson up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Go out to left center his first time up. Slider up and away. Outside. Ball 1. First in the middle in. Fouled off by Pearson. 1-1 the count. Two-seamer middle away. Line up the middle into right center. Over the lunging Gould's glove. Into the gap it goes. Rufo gives chase all the way to the wall. Pearson will be on here with a 1-out double as he gets into second easily. RBI chance now for McStevens, who homered his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Crushed a high fastball. First pitch changeup up and in. Check swing strike called at the letters, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. Hitting the hole to first. Bentley dives just past him into right field. That is base hit. Runner hangs at third as the runners are at the corners here with 1 down. That'll bring up Muffin Studwick with RBI man active. He's locked in. Singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Slider middle in on the first pitch. Foul back. 0-1. Change it down in the way. In the dirt. Good block by Donovan. 1-1. Receiver down and in. Runner goes on the hit and run. Bentley dives. Makes the catch in foul territory. Gets up and steps on the bag. That's an unassisted double play as Bentley shows off the glove there at first. Bottom 3, we're still tied at 1. Basquette, Gould, and Golden do up as it's the heart of our lineup here in the third. Cash Basket leading off. Left fielder flew out to left fielder first time up. She's 0 for 1 today. Both traits still active here against AVA. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, line up the middle, base hit for Basket. That's her first hit today, is Cash on with her first single. 1 for 2 today. Lead off batter on here in the fourth inning, and that'll bring up Jesus Gold, 0 for 1 today. Sorry, third inning, I lost track here. Fastball up and in, high, ball 1. Power's lefty still active here for Gould. Grounded at the second base his first time up. Slider at the knees, fouled off, 1-1 the count. Fastball middle of the plate. Gould missed it off the end of the bat to center. Back for it, Bacon at the warning track, now in a step. Makes a catch for the first out of the inning. Now to bring up the rookie second baseman, Caleb Golden. He singled in a run his first time up. He's now locked in. We're going to do it again here with an extra base hit. Change up away, strike called, 0-1. Curveball away, misses, outside, 1-1. Fastball up, grounded up the middle, diving McStevens to his left, cuts it off, flips the second one, Kaufman the first, laid on the fielder's choice. Golden beats out the back end as he'll be on at first with 2 down for Bentley. 1 for 1 today with a single, also locked in. And also just made that nice diving play in the field. Slider inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball down and then inside, misses as well. 2-0 the count as Acesson's back to neutral mojo. Don't hang it now. Slider at the knees, line to second right at Kaufman, who picks it out of the air, and that's going to end the inning. To the fourth, we're tied at 1. Whitaker, Sandberg, and Williams do up. Leading off is Leonidas Whitaker, 0 for 1 today. Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, fouled off, 1-1 the count. Whitaker lined out to third base his first time at the plate. Slider up and away, check swing strike, 1-2 the count. Forcing down and in, fouled off, 1-2 the count. Change down and away, line to short, right at Pollard, who makes the easy catch, 1 down. Next up, Scooter Sandberg, he's 0 for 1 today. Reached base on a drop, third strike his first time up, so he has struck out swinging. First pitch curveball down and away, in the dirt, ball 1. Four-seamer up and away, outside, 2-0. Change up and in, high and inside, 3-0. Slider middle of the plate, line to center field right at Rufo, who barely moves, makes the catch on the liner, 2 down. Base is empty for Earl Williams, who's 0 for 1 today. Grounded to second her first time up. Fastball at the knees, low, ball 1. Curveball down in the way, in the dirt, 2-0. Slider middle of the way. Line to third, over the leaping Gould's glove, down in front of Basket for a base hit. Williams' first hit today, she's 1 for 2, and that'll extend the inning here with 2 down. For Willie Bacon, who struck out his first time up, he's 0 for 1. Two-seamer down and away in the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Change up at the knees, Bacon grounds at the short right at Pollard. Fields it cleanly, fires the first in time to end the inning. Bottom 4, we're still knotted up at 1. Jarvis, Donovan, Pollard, and the pitcher slot due up fourth here. Jarvis leading off, 0 for 1 today. Grounding at the second his first time up. Change up away, misses, ball 1. Fastball low, 2-0 the count to Jarvis. Fastball up, line at the middle, base hit for Jarvis as it sneaks its way into center. First hit today for Dax, he's 1 for 2. Leadoff man on here in the fourth, and that'll bring up William Donovan. Catcher's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to left field his first time up. Runner goes on the first pitch, fastball down and in, strike called, throw down by Williams is late. Stolen base for Dax Jarvis. Jarvis's second steal of his career, he's 2 for 2. So far the only runner to steal a base this year. 0-1 the count to Donovan. Fastball away, line to first, right at Sandberg for an easy first out on the soft liner. 1 down, and here's Pollard, 1 for 1 with the single. Acesson back to neutral mojo again. Change it down and in is low, ball 1. Fastball down in the way, strike called, 1-1. Fastball away, popped up, shallow right center field. Out for Kaufman as she's there in right center to make the catch, 2 down. Now to bring up the pitcher slot, Bishop Fuller. Sack bunted his first time up, so no official at bat today. trying to help his own cause and give himself the lead. Fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Heater high, 1-1. Change with the knees, rip foul, 1-2 the count. Fastball up and in, blew it by him, strike 3. First punch effort, Von Acesson, and that ends the inning. To the 5th, we're knotted up at 1 still. AVA up first, then Kaufman and Pearson. Here's Von Acesson, 0 for 1 today. Line grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Fastball up and in is inside, ball 1. Curveball down in the way, low, 2-0. Two-seamer at the knees. Chop to the mound. Fuller off to his left, backhands it cleanly. Fires the first, 1 down. Next up, Kaufman. She's 0 for 2 today. Four-seamer down and in. Inside, ball 1. Slider away, fouled back, 1-1. Ball up and away, fouled off, 1-2 the count. Tough out activates again. Two-seamer up and in. Way high and inside, 2-2. Change up away. Kaufman lines it to right center. That'll drop in for a base hit as Rufo picks it up and fires it in quickly. First hit for Kaufman today. She's 1 for 3. Speedster on with 1 down. Here's Anderson Pearson. Rookie doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. It's also done something else. I forget what his other bat was. Whoops. Pick off to first. Nothing doing. Kaufman back safely. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Fouled off, 0-1. Pick off to first. Nothing doing. Two-seamer up and in. Inside, 1-1. Pick off to first. Nothing doing. Slider low. Swung through it. 1-2 the count. Two-seamer up and away. Check swing outside. 2-2. Four-seamer down and in. Blew it by him. Strike 3. I think it's the 4th or 5th punch out for Fuller today. 2 down, and that'll bring up McStevens, who singled last time up. He's also at a solo homer. He's 2 for 2 today. Pick off first. Nothing doing. Is Kaufman back safely. Four-seamer down and in. Grounded at the middle. Another hit from McStevens. He's 3 for 3 today. Kaufman trying for third. Throw in from Rufo. Would have nailed her if Gould made the catch. Runners at the corners. 2 down for Studwick. 1 for 2 with a single. RBI man active. And Studwick deliver this time with RBI man. He failed to do it last time. First pitch change up down in the way. Outside. Ball 1. Fastball up and away, line to right center field, and that is in the gap, and Studwick will deliver as at least 1 run will score. McStevens already on his way to third as it gets into the cutoff man. He's coming around. It's a 2-run double from Studwick. We're now trailing 3-1. Whitaker up next, 0 for 2 today as Fuller now tense. Ball down and in is low, ball 1. Also inside. Fastball up and away is high, 2-0. Slider away, misses again, 3-0. You see me down and in. Line to left. Basket coming on. Makes the catch on the liner to end the inning. But a 2-out, 2-run double from Muffin Studwick give the Platypi the lead again at 3-1 now to the bottom of the 5th. Rufo, Basket, and Gould do up. Rufo leading off. 1 for 2 today with a double. Flew out last time up. Change up in there down the middle. 0-1. Change it down and then misses. 1-1 this time. Fastball at the knees. Line at the middle. Base hit for Rufo as it sneaks past Von Acesson into center. Rufo now 2 for 3 today. Leadoff man on in the 5th, and that'll bring up Basket. 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Also flown out to left field. Fastball inside. Change up inside misses. Ball 1. Change up at the knees. Pulled foul. 1-1. Change up inside. Fastball inside. Strike called. 1-2. Curve out the knees. Basket misses it as she skies it off the end of the bat to center. Bacon back for it will make the catch for the first out. Rufo still at first. Now to bring up the 3-hitter, Jesus Gould. 0 for 2 today. Without the center last time up. Also grounded out the second. Slider away. Misses. Ball 1. Fastball up and in, fist to the right center. Leaping is Kaufman to rob him of extra bases, and that will double off Rufo to end the inning because Kaufman doesn't field well, so she shouldn't make that catch. To the 6th, our momentum is cut short. We're down 3-1 still. Sandbrick, O'Wugliams, Bacon due up. Sandbrick 0 for 2 today, leading off, still locked in. Fuller back to neutral mojo here. Change up and away, driven by Sandbrick to center. Fuller, Rufo back to the warning track, makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is O'Wugliams, 1 for 2 with a single. Receiver away, fly down the left field line, that is hooking foul and out of play. 0-1 the count. Curveball down and in. Chop behind the plate. 0-2 the count now for O'Wugliams. Two-seamer up and away. Outside. 1-2. Slider away. Grounded in the hold of second. Pass the diving Golden into right field. Jarvis gets it in quickly, but it's a second hit today for O'Wugliams. She is 2 for 3. That'll bring up Willie Bacon, who's 0 for 2. Still tense out in center. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch, inside, ball 1. Good ball away, runner goes on the hit and run, but fouled back, 1-1. Slider down in the way, blew it by Bacon, 1-2 the count. Four-seamer up and in, fisted into right field, popped up, Jarvis in a few steps. Right fielder puts it away for the second out. And that'll bring up the pitcher slot, Von Acesson. Will they pinch hit for AVA here? They will not, he is 0 for 2 today. Fastball inside, low and in, misses, ball 1. Change it down and in, strike called at the knees, 1-1. Zoomer up and away, high, 2-1. Fastball middle in, inside, misses, ball 3. O'Wugliams advances on the pass ball. Donovan now tense behind the plate as it's a 3-1 count to Von Acesson. Slider middle away. Popped up, shallow right center. Rufo coming in. Center fielder calls for it. Medium depth now in right center. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Bottom 6 we go. It's 3-1 still. Golden, Bentley, and Jarvis up against Von Acesson. There's Golden, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Still locked in. Flew out last time up. Curveball away. Strike called. 0-1. Snuck it in through the back door there. Change up away. Also caught the corner. 0-2. Curveball down and in, pulled foul up the third base line. Diving is Pearson, but just out of his reach. 0-2 remains the count. Fastball up and away, chopped to second. Charging his Kaufman on the backhand. She'll make the play, 1 down. Next up, Bentley, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out last time up. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and in is chased and grounded to third. Pearson charges, makes the play, 2 down. Base is empty for Jarvis. He's 1 for 2 with a single last time up. He's also stolen the base today. Curveball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and in, high, 1-1. Change up away, pulled to right center. That is going to drop in front of Bacon. Second hit today for Jarvis. He is 2 for 3. Runner at first, 2 down now for Donovan. Backup catcher is 0 for 2 today and tense. High pitch active here. Slider low, ball 1. Slider away. Donovan skies it off the end of the bat to right center as he just missed it. Back for it at the warning track is going to be Whitaker. He will make the catch to end the inning. To the 7th, it is 3-1 as both starters have a quality start. Bishop Fuller will be done here after 6 innings. He gives up 9 hits, 1 homer, 4 strikeouts, and 3 earned runs as he is in line for the loss after 95 pitches. Kaufman coming out of the bullpen, 1 for 3 today with the single, ready to lead off here in the inning. We're going to double switch off Donovan here. I'm going to go to Luis Bulgar, the rookie, out of the bullpen. Donovan will exit, and Hank Hart will come on to play catcher as he will bat second next inning. Luis Bulgar made his debut back in Episode 2 against the Nemesis, where he got the save. He threw 2 innings in that appearance, giving up no runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, and struck out a batter. His batting average against is 143 on the year. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Two-seamer down and in. Grounded to short. Pollard charges to his right, makes the play easily, 1 down. Kaufman now 1 for 4, and that'll bring up Anderson Pearson. Third baseman doubled earlier in the game. Rookie's 1 for 3 at the plate. First pitch to him, a curveball up. High, ball 1, that missed. Fastball down low. Foul back. 1-1 the count. Two-seamer middle in. Popped up to first. Bentley over. Calling for it. Now back a step. Makes the catch. 2 down. McStevens due up next. He's singled his last 2 times at the plate. He's also hit a solo homer. He's 3 for 3. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Chased it high. 0-1. Curveball down. Check swing low. 1-1. Four-seamer down. Chopped up the middle. Golden over to his right. Bare hands it. Fires in time to first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Bulgar out of the bullpen. Bottom 7 is 3-1. Pollard, Hart, and Rufo due up. Needing some offense here. Pollard leading off. 1 for 2 with a single. Slider low. Ball 1 is Von Acesson. Also a quality start starting the 7th here. Fastball high. Ball 2. So far, Von Acesson has given up 8 hits, struck out a batter, and gave up 1 run back in the first inning. He is in line for a quality. He is doing really well, all things considered. Much better than his first start. 2 of the count to Pollard here. Change up down the middle. 2-1. Definitely wasn't expecting that pitch. Curveball away. Misses. 3-1 to Pollard. Curveball in there. Full count now. Slider middle of the plate, lined by Pollard to center, but it's right at Bacon. 1 down. Next up, Hank Hart, the catcher, back in the lineup here, part of the double switch last inning. Tense right now, hitting only a $154 with an RBI. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Curveball up and in, chopped to second. Kaufman fields on the hop, 2 down. Base is empty for Rufo, 2 for 3 today. He singled last time up and has doubled. He's also scored a run. Curveball down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Slider at the knees, line at the middle, base hit for Rufo, his 3rd hit today. He is 3 for 4. Now to bring the tying run to the plate here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 down. Batting is Basquet, 1 for 3 with a single today. Both lefty traits active here against Von Acesson. Fastball and changeup inside misses badly. Ball 1. Fastball ways outside, 2-0 the count. Look out now. Pick off the first, Rufo back safely. Fastball down and in, chopped to short, backhanded by McStevens, and that ends the inning because we're not allowed to have any offense. To the 8th, it is 3-1. Studwick, Whitaker, and Sandbrick due up. Here's Studwick, 2 for 3 today, double single, 2 RBIs. He doubled in 2 last time up, currently locked in. Four-seamer up and in, high, ball 1. Curveball down and in is fouled off, 1-1 the count. Fastball up. Studwick lines it to short. Pollard lunges to his left, makes the nice catch. 1 down. Next up is Whitaker. 0 for 3 day for the right fielder. Curveball up and away. Check swing strike in there. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Blew it by him. 0-2 the count. Two-seamer down and away. Child line to third. Gould dives. Knocks it down, but it gets past him into left. That'll be a base hit for Whitaker. His first hit today. He's 1 for 4. We'll bring up Sandbrick, who's also 0 for 3 today, but he is still locked in. Came in locked in at the beginning of the game. Two-seamer down in the first pitch is low, ball 1. Fastball away. Fouled off, 1-1. Ball at the knees. Runner goes on the hit and run. Fouled back, 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. High, 2-2. Two-seamer up. Chased and fouled back, still 2-2. Ball down in the way. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. First punch up for Bulgar today, 2 down. Now to bring up O'Wugliams, 2 for 3 with 2 singles her last 2 times at the plate. Two-seamer down, low, ball 1. Fastball away. Line to third, Gould there and backhands it cleanly on the liner, and that ends the inning. Bottom 8, it is 3-1. Hearted lineup coming up for the Heaters as we look to rally. Gould, Golden, and Bentley due up. Gould leading off, 0 for 3 today at third base. However, lefty still active here. Slider down the middle. You bitch. 0-1. Change of outside. Misses. 1-1. Curveball away. Bloop to right field. Over the leaping Kaufman's glove. Base hit for Gould. His first hit today. He is 1 for 4. Tying run to the plate. Here's Caleb Golden. Rookie singled in a run back in the first inning. He's 1 for 3 today. He's been hitless since, and that will do it for Ace Von Acesson as he goes 7+ innings out of the bullpen, giving in his start. Jesus Christ. Gives up 9 hits, 1 strikeout, no walks, and only 1 earned run. He is in line for the victory, and he does have a quality start, even if the run at first, which is his responsibility, scores. And he will not be charged a loss today. The worst he can do is a no decision. Coming out of the bullpen is rookie Zara Barron. And Williams will also come out as part of a double switch. Tugboat Thomas, the primary catcher who's locked in, will come in off the bench to catch. Barron, coming out of the bullpen, has no record in her 4 appearances this year. 2 earned runs given up, a 3.18 ERA and an 0.88 WHIP. 5.2 innings pitched, 4 hits surrendered, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. Her batting average against is 190, and Barron is not a rookie. She was on the team at the end of last season in the playoff push. Alrighty, she's locked in. So's the catcher, Thomas, so don't expect us to steal on him here. Golden 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI today, trying to get the tying run on base and bring the go-ahead run to the plate here in the 8th with none down. Runner at first. Slider in there for a strike, going 1. Curveball hangs, and Gould missed it. Off the end of the bat to left field, shallow. Studwick in. He'll call off Nick Stevens and make the catch, 1 down. Next up is going to be first baseman Hercules Bentley. He's 1 for 3 today with a single. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Slider inside, misses from Barron, 1-1. Fastball up and away, caught the corner, 1-2. Fastball up, chased it high, strike 3. First punch up for Barron. 2 down in the inning, and here's Jarvis. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and a stolen base. Curveball away, misses outside, ball 1. Fastball middle plate, line by Jarvis to left center field as that was a mistake pitch from Barron, and that's going to 1-hop to the fence in left center. That'll be a double for Jarvis as the lead runner comes around third. Gould will score on the double. It is 3-2. That run is charged to Von Acesson. Tying run in scoring position with 2 down for the pitcher slot, Bulgar. We will be pinch hitting for him, and we will turn it over to... I know he's tense, but he's the best hitter I got that is healthy right now. We're going to give it to Trevino. Rookie third baseman is hitless on the year still with 1 RBI on the year. Still looking for his first hit. No better time than now as he represents the go-ahead run. Tying run in scoring position at second for Barron, who remains locked in despite giving up the RBI double. Curveball hangs, driven by Trevino to center field, but it's off the end of the bat and he is tense. Bacon makes the catch and that ends the inning. We will not need to double switch here, so we will just go ahead and go to the bullpen. We're going to bring in right-hander Hugh Jacobs as he has the most rested bullpen pitcher we have left at the current moment. He will pitch the 9th. 3-2 the score. Heater's still down, but we do get on the board again, thank God. Bacon, Thomas, and Kaufman do up against Jacobs as he looks to keep it a 1-run game here to the bottom of the 9th. Bacon 0 for 3 today. He is tense as he'll lead off. Jacobs on the air has pitched 1 inning, or 2 innings actually. He's given up 1 earned run in that appearance, 1 hit, and 1 homer, 1 strikeout. Batting average against 143 on the year for Hugh. Fastball down and away, off the glove and low, ball 1. Curveball middle in, floats in there for a called strike, 1-1. Jacobs facing his old club, the Platypi here actually, so a little bit of a revenge game for Hugh. Slider in the dirt, 2-1. Jacobs, of course, was released into free agency this past offseason as that's grounded to second. Golden makes play to first. Bacon 0 for 4 today. That'll bring up the catcher, Tugboat Thomas, who was part of the double switch last inning. Locked in, hitting .500 on the year with 5 RBIs. A very solid offensive start here for Thomas, who's not really known for his offensive prowess. He's definitely more of a defensive catcher. Forcing him away. Line to second. Golden picks it on a hop. He'll fire to first. 2 down. Kaufman up next, 1 for 4 with a single today. Slider at the knees. Lined in the up the middle, left center, into the gap it goes, and that'll be extra bases for Kaufman as Rufo gives chase. They'll get it in off the fence, and that'll be a 2-out double for Kaufman as she is in scoring position for the 2-hitter Anderson Pearson. 1 for 4 today with the double for the third baseman, looking to drive in an insurance run. First pitch curveball down, low, ball 1. Seamer away, outside, 2-0. Slider up and in, way inside, 3-0. See we're down. Low ball 4. First walk for Jacobs, and that's going to bring up Beefcake McStevens. 2 on and 2 down. He is 3 for 4 today. He is homered, singled twice, driving in 1 run, and he is also, I believe, if I remember correctly, popped out to first. Slider inside, misses from Jacobs. Ball 1. Fastball away, low, 2-0. Go down and in. Chased it inside, 2-1. Slider down in the way. Chopped the second. Golden there charges, makes the play to first. That's in time to end the inning. As Jacobs gets out of the jam. Bottom 9, it is 3-2. We need a rally. Pollard, Hart, and Rufo do up. Barron looking for the 2-inning save. Here's Pollard, 1 for 3 today with the singles. Barron's still locked in, ready to start the inning. Pollard lined out the center. Center. Yeah, center field last time up. Slider up and in, misses, 1-0. Fastball away, strike called, 1-1. Fastball away is chased and fouled off, 1-2 the count. Barron sets. Slider away is chased, dribbled back to her. She'll pick it to her left and fire to first, 1 down. Next up is Hank Hart, the catcher, 0 for 1 today. Still tense. Go out the right center his first time up. Slider down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, misses, 1-1. Fastball inside, grounded in a hold of third. Off the diving Pearson's glove, ricocheting to McStevens, who'll have no play at first, though. Infield single for Hart. He is 1 for 2 and back to neutral mojo. Go-ahead run coming to the plate. It is Ray's Rufo, 3 for 4 with a double and 2 singles today. Singled last time at the plate. Barron locked in still, looking to do some damage. Fastball in there at the letters, 0-1. Curveball inside, grounded in a hold of second. Kaufman flips the second 1. McStevens back to first. Late fielder's choice. Heaters down to the last out. Cash Basquette represents the go-ahead run. Winning run. She's 1 for 4 with a single. Tying run at first in Rufo. Barron looking for the 2-inning save. 1 out away from doing so. Slider in there for a strike. 0-1. Fastball away. Blooped into left field shallow. Past the diving McStevens. That is a base hit. That keeps the game alive. Second hit for Basquette. She is 2 for 5. That'll bring up Gould. 1 for 4 with a single last time up and a run scored. Tying run at second, winning run at first. Gould trying to rally. Come on, man. You can do it, Jesus. He does not have his power trait active here, though, because Barron is right-handed and she is no longer locked in, as she is tiring. Let's see what happens. Fastball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, line at the middle. Diving is Kaufman, she'll knock it down, keeps it in front of her. McStevens the first, in time to get Gould as it's a 4-6-3 put out to end the game as he recovered and saved the game. Had that ricocheted off her glove behind her. We're talking about an infield single and a possible winning run, as Rufo would have gone for it. Heaters lose despite another 9th inning rally as we get the tying run to second base in the 9th but cannot score. We lose 3-2 here in another pitcher's duel. Loss going to Fuller on this one. RBIs today. McStevens had a solo homer back in the first inning, and Studwick had the 2 RBI double in the 5th to win it. For the Platypi, a very low-scoring affair. Hitless today for them were Sandbrick, Bacon, Von Acesson, and Tugboat Thomas. On our side, RBIs today for Dax Jarvis on a double. I believe that's the first RBI of his career, possibly. And I believe it is, actually. And Caleb Golden had an RBI single back in the first inning. Jarvis's RBI came in the 8th inning. Hitless today for us were Donovan, Trevino, as well as Bishop Fuller. Winning pitcher is Von Acesson. AVA goes 7 innings plus, giving up 10 hits, 2 earned runs, and a strikeout. He improves to 1-1 on the year. Barron goes 2 innings in relief, giving up 3 hits and 1 strikeout to earn her first save of the year. On our side, Fuller goes 6 innings, gets a quality start as well. He goes 9 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, and a home run given up. He falls to 0-1 on the year. Bulgar, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 strikeout in nice hold as well. And Hugh Jacobs pitches in the 9th, giving up a hit and a walk, but gets out of his own jam. Player of the game is Beefcake McStevens for his home run and other 2 hits, followed by Dax Jarvis with his 3-hit day, driving in a run on a double and stealing a base, and then Muffin Studwick with the game-winning 2 RBI double back in the 5th inning. He is the 3rd-place finisher. Unlucky. Another loss, 3 in a row. We're now 1-4 on the year. Platypi improved to 3-2 with the win as they go over 500, and we fall further into last place. I believe we have the worst record in our conference. or second worst. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we'll find out here shortly after we check player and roster moves here. All right, what do we got? Ooh, there's a couple. All right, let's go ahead all the way down to the bottom here, see what we got. All right, Olaf Bierson is picked up by the Overdogs as they will cut Pumper Lumpkins, left fielder for left fielder on the bench there. Casper Stern, the right fielder coming off the Overdogs in free agencies, going to the Sirloins. He'll replace veteran outfielder Tish Ballin. Jamie Pollard gets +3 on there, the backup shortstop with his recent play time. Herbisaur's signed reliever, right fielder Murky Nubs Wubbles, as our former right fielders going over there to replace Robert Batsman on their bench. Alfonso Delgado is released by the Blowfish as they bring in veteran center fielder Gordon Fruitwell. Remington Sharp is on to the wide loads as he'll replace reliever Chiron Throne as they beef up the bullpen there. Nick Steele is off the Sirloins as he's replaced by Winston Draper, the former Sandcats second baseman. And that is it. No one else is picked up. We'll look at player development here in a second as we sim up to the next game here first. All right, we do have the worst record in our conference. Moose win 4-2 here over the Sawteeth. Tied with the Sirloins for the worst record, but they have the run differential tiebreaker loss. Sandcats win 7-5, I believe, over the Moonstars. Nemesis shut out the Jacks 11-0 as they win big. 3-0 shutout for the Blowfish there over the Wild Pigs. Buzzards win 4-1 over the Grapplers. Nice pitched game from the Buzzards team. I hate saying that. Sirloins win 8-4 over the Herbisaurs, as both Herbisaurs fall to 1-5 now. Beavles blow out the Overdogs, winning 9-1. That's a very easy win there. And in the final game of the sim, I believe, Moose win 13-2 as they blow out the Hot Corners. So worst record in the league goes to the Herbisaurs at 1-5. We are in second place at 1-4. Second worst team in the league, but we are worst in our conference. Look at the Monster Division. Everyone is 3-3 or 3-2. No one really separating themselves from each other there. I believe we play the Crocodons next episode, so we are going to be playing a division leader who's probably going to kick our ass based on what our offense has done the past couple of games. We are 2 games out of first. No one's really setting themselves apart here in our conference. Like, it's either 3-3 or 3-2. Outside of us, we're the only outlier. We have lost to a majority of these teams this year. The only team we've beaten is the Nemesis. So, yeah, fun. Looks like the other conference definitely has the better teams this season by the looks of things. Alrighty, we'll preview the matchup against the Crocodons in a little bit. Let's do player development real quick. I do like this one for Gould. Good chance to get low pitch there. This one for Basket is a nice one as well, nice and cheap. What else we got? Donovan, this one's not going to be here next time, so there's no point in saving up for it. Same thing with Pollard here. Turn burner, I'm never going to be able to afford it with the budget we have now. Same thing with Bishop Fuller as well. Also, no guarantee Fuller will be here if we keep losing, so don't want to do anything of that nature. Alright, so Basket or Gould? Gould is more long-term. Basket has been more consistent this season. And I believe if we do this one for Basket, we will still have enough money after next episode to buy this one for Gould, so we are going to get both of these regardless. So let's go ahead and get this one for Basket first. Beef up her arm, which is her best trait. She's going to get the +6, going up to 78. Nice. Solid. And Gould will get this one next time for him, because we will be able to afford it, and it is at only 1% expiring. If it does expire on that 1%, we'll just know that this isn't our year. Even though the record probably should have given you that hint already. Let's have the preview. We are taking on the division-leading Crocodons next episode, who are looking to go to 4-2 and extend their division lead over the rest of their division. We'll come in at 1-4 on the mound for us is left-hander Vern Turnburner, who has our only win this year. 1-0 with a 6.35 ERA and a 1.41 whip. And on the mound for the Crocodons, it is Maurice Brick, their left-hander. No record, a 1.17 ERA and a 1.17 whip. Lineup we'll send out there will be Rufo leading off in center, followed by Gould back in at shortstop, Golden in at second, batting third, Bentley at first base in the cleanup slot, Jarvis locked in right field, he'll bat fifth, Basket in left again, batting sixth, batting seventh back in at catcher is Hank Hart, batting eighth back in the lineup at third base, rookie Jax Trevino, and batting ninth is the pitcher Turnburner. As Rodriguez is 1 game away from being fully healthy, she will be available as a pinch hitter for the next episode, but she's not going to be in the field because I want her shoulder to fully heal. And that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Another loss, go figure. That shouldn't be surprising at this point this season. We're now on a 3-game losing streak, 1-4 on the year. We are going to go back out on the road for the last time here in the first half of the regular season. And then we are going to be going into 6 straight home games in the middle of the season. So we'll see how that stretch turns out for us. Taking on division leader next time. Tune in to see if we can actually put up a fight and maybe win a game here. Have to do it scrappy because we can't win normally, it appears. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, on Twitch here, follow down below and be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below. And I will catch you all in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.